Hey, I wanted to make sure I hit the window, the lilac window, before it closed. I miss it every year, and I've had a plant profile kind of loaded and ready to go for a long time. But I just never get out here to make a video, and you can see from this purple lilac that I have growing in my yard that we're nearing the end of lilac season because these are starting to turn brown. I actually have a white variety that blooms a little bit earlier. This is just a common lilac. The best smell, I think, in the whole world are top 5 for sure. And they bloom typically May to June if we're lucky. It's the last 2 days of May right now, so we still have some blooms, but not a ton. So I'm gonna cut a bouquet and bring them inside. One thing that is cool about a lilac is their stems have this kind of filling inside of them, so it can be hollowed out, and historically was used to make like pipes. What I learned growing up was to just take a hammer and hammer the bottom of lilacs after you clip them just a tiny bit so that they're more likely to draw water and your bouquet will last longer. Lilacs are an awesome windbreaker, an awesome privacy fence. They need a lot of space, so make sure if you're planting one that you give them quite a bit of space. They can be anywhere from like 4 to 25 feet in height and spread. They love full sun. They like fertile, well-drained soil the most. But I do have a couple back here in the shade where I'm standing under a ponderosa, and they're actually pretty happy back here as well. Not as happy as the sunny spots, but they'll still do their thing. Lilacs can live, I might have already said this, I can't remember, live for 100 plus years, which is, and they'll keep growing for that long, which is pretty magical. They are part of they belong to the olive family. They originated in Eastern Europe and Asia, and they were brought to the US in the 17th century. Planted near outhouses back in the day, just kind of to mask aromas from the outhouse, and yeah, make them smell a little bit better. Lilacs are used a lot in syrups and jams and cordials. Last night at my garden class, someone made a spritz with lilac in it. Oh, a lilac syrup it was actually, that you could pour in a spritzy drink, which was delicious. Pruning of your lilacs is not required. They don't require a lot of maintenance, but they actually do like it when you clip the spent blooms from them. They're more likely to flower more the following season if you do that. So this is actually one that I didn't clip last year, which is all of them. I did not prune my lilacs last summer, but if you clip them, they're happier. Not expending energy to places that's not needed. So yeah, cut these off if you can. I'm gonna try and do that this year so that I have happier bushes next year. Yeah, so, oh my gosh, I forgot what I already said. Anyway, lilacs are an astringent. They have astringent properties, so I feel like lilacs would make the most amazing skin toner. And it would smell so delightful. Yeah, they're super hardy. They're actually really easy to grow. So if you're wanting something that smells delicious in your yard, it makes May really my favorite month in the whole year. Just walking out the front door and smelling lilacs in our whole neighborhood, it's the most delightful. All right, lilacs, plant one.